So, Sean, we have to look at the trade deadline being 2.5 weeks away. And with this loss, the Toronto Raptors now 7 games under 500 and a lot of players on their teams with contracts that look great to other teams. So you think they could be sellers at the deadline?
They're probably the team that will be most likely sellers. They have players with contracts that are movable, first of all. And so that's really attractive to other teams. Also, if you look at the Raptors, again, as you said, they're 20 and 27. What are they going to do? Do they have faith in this team right now that they're going to make a playoff push? Or do they feel they want to just reset the roster and start preparing for next season? You have Gary Trent Jr., you have OG Anunoby, Fred VanVleet. You know, all those players are movable. All those players will be in demand. With Fred and Trent, they have options next year for their contracts. So again, if you're the Raptors, if you're going to keep them, fine, but now you have to sign them to extensions. Do you feel you're going to be able to do that? So, you know, for Bobby Webster and Masai Ujiri, they really have to put their thinking caps on here in the next week or two and decide what direction is this team really going to. And you have to be honest with yourself, Chris and Renee. You have to be honest with yourself. You look at your team, and it's been disappointing and underwhelming so far. Do you feel that you can be buyers and bring somebody in and make that move, or do you have to be sellers and reset? My hunch is I think they're going to be sellers and reset, only because I think a lot of teams around the league will give them a nice package of young players and picks for some of their players.
Yeah, particularly OG Anunoby is the one that's been reported the most. How about the Wizards and Kyle Kuzma, right? Here's a guy, Renee, his skill set, it seems like one that a lot of teams would value.
Definitely. I mean, anybody that can score, he's a professional scorer is what they call it, can score at a high clip. And, I mean, his name has been thrown around a lot. We also saw before the season, Bradley Beal was talked about a lot. But to that point, you have to make a decision. What are you going to do? Are we going to start over? Are we going to rebuild? Are we going to continue to go down this path? Because it feels like D.C. has been going down this same path for a while now. Kyle Kuzma is appealing because, I mean, we saw what he could do with the Lakers, and when he got more minutes and more time, he amplified that. So he's proven that he can do it on a nightly basis. But if you're the Wizards, it's kind of similar to the Raptors. You just have to make a decision. Do you think bringing in a player is going to do something to this team that's sitting at 20 and 26? I don't know. I don't think so. So I think that you're going to be a seller in a sense of, I mean, we've heard the conversations, we've heard the talks, but a 20 and 26 team at a certain point, you have to hit the hard reset.